Have you ever heard someone say that social media is not a good channel to use for driving sales? Perhaps you've said it yourself. Today, I'd like to show you how social media can be extremely effective at driving sales. In the process, I'll provide some criteria you can use to evaluate and measure the effectiveness of your brand's online networking activities. My objective is to provide some clarity around the social versus sales debate and to give you some direction to ensure that your brand's online networking and content marketing actually contribute significantly to sales. When people say that social doesn't sell, what they're referring to is the fact that social doesn't convert, as in make the cash register sing. And who can argue? For the most part, online networking sites make lousy sales conversion channels. But while conversion is essential, you have to remember it's only one small part of the overall sales process. You still have 4 steps to get through before conversion is possible, and 4 steps after if you really want to get your money's worth from that customer. And for all those steps, which are every bit as important as conversion, you'll find that online networking and content programs are as good a solution as any. So, exactly how can social help drive this sales cycle? Because, as we know, social is great at these things. And what are they? Put another way, they are awareness, understanding, interest, and trust. All are essential prerequisites to a first sale and the foundation for brand loyalty after the sale. Plus, they're nothing new. Traditionally, a brand would invest millions each year trying to achieve these 4 objectives, mostly through advertising. Today, we have a much easier means to this end, but some marketers seem to have forgotten the value of these 4 precursors to making a sale. Conversion-only mentality will prohibit your brand from competing effectively online and will provide your competitors the opportunity to sideline your brand on social sites. Yet, you will still run into people with this mentality. They'll argue that your online marketing efforts are a waste of money because what we really need to be doing right now is to be selling more. And that's when you need to make a compelling case for how online channels do exactly that, even if they're not converting. Another reason this matters is because the elements in this model are the objectives against which your online activity should be managed, measured, and assessed today. First, be sure to make the distinction between conversion and the broader sales process. Conversion may be king, but it's impossible without achieving awareness, understanding, interest, and trust first. This model will help you visualize that. Next, be sure not to treat online versus traditional tactics as if they were some simple either-or matter. They're not. You should, of course, be using both in a coordinated fashion. The best results will come when you look across all the available channels, both online and off, and then select those that best meet your strategic marketing objectives and budget. Then, use and coordinate those channels for different points in the sales process. For instance, I wouldn't use social sites to blatantly promote or close a sale any more than I'd use a credit card input form to tell people what I had for lunch. Use as many channels as you can, but use them strategically. That means understanding what they are best at, how they contribute to your sales cycle, and then defining objectives and tactics for each. Here's an example from an established, fast-moving consumer goods brand. The brand had good but rather flat sales and tended to get seasonal bumps in January. They ran TV campaigns twice a year, indicated here with the orange stripes. The TV produced very little increase, but they felt it was helping them maintain sales. Now, we asked for 10% of the TV budget to add a social element as an experiment. With that 10%, we were able to activate a few social sites, create a microsite, do some search and social promotion. We even created a mobile game app, a wiki, and some fun downloads. All these activities were run for 3 months while the TV spots were running. But we had 2 constraints. First, we were not allowed to use the TV spots to drive traffic to the web. And second, we had to pull the plug on all social activity when the TV campaign ended. This was the effect on sales. 3 things are significant here. First, we doubled sales from baseline. Second, that boost was sustained for 3 months after the campaign had ended. And third, the only variable that changed was the addition of social activation to the TV campaign, so the result was clear. So to sum up, The notion that online media doesn't contribute to sales assumes that sales occur spontaneously. A marketing activity does not have to convert to be contributing to sales. Any online asset that contributes to driving this cycle are most definitely contributing to sales, even if they're not conversion channels. And these online assets work best when combined and coordinated with all the traditional offline channel your brand uses. Remember, use it or lose it. If you don't put this to work within 48 hours, it will self-destruct. Good luck.